Hi folks, today we're going to be taking a look at this Finnish style axe from Strongway Tools. So Strongway Tools as a company have only recently cropped up on my radar, but what I've managed to find out so far is that it's a collaboration between a Ukrainian manufacturing site and a US distribution site. So they described as a jointly owned American and Ukrainian company. Now one thing that struck me right from the beginning is that they look very similar to the tools that Fadia Tools or Kharkiv Forge used to make. And I have got a bushcraft axe that I've shown before that came from Fadia, and they seem to be very similar. So there is either a collaboration between that company, or it's that company renamed, or some of the smiths come from Fadia. But there's a lot of DNA in this that seems to stem from Fadia. Now first off, this is some of the highest quality tools or axes that I've actually come across. Now they're not in the cheap end of the range, they are a sort of premium price bracket, but in the sort of range of the Swedish made axes, Brook, etc. But they are extremely well made. Every detail has been thought out and extremely well executed. So if we start off with the leather mask or sheath, it's nicely embossed, got a Sam Brown stud. I need to be careful because this is razor sharp, this axe. But the mask is very well made. Lovely thick welt, nice stitching. This is a high quality leather item, this sheath. There's no shortcuts been made on this at all. So if we take a look at the axe, hand forged sort of tool steel, got a mirror polish on the end of the blade. It's a 10.5 centimeter cutting edge, and the axe is a 1.3 kilogram. Now it's very much in the style of the old, I think it's Bilnas, or I'm not sure how you describe it, the old Finnish manufacturers. So it's a Finnish style axe. They're quite unique looking designs. I really like them. Now you can't really get the old ones anymore unless you get them on eBay at an extortionate price. So it's really nice to be able to get a good quality modern made Finnish style axe, I think. The handle made out of ash is just lovely, really well done. It's extremely well hung, and the finish on the metalwork is really good. For a hand forged item, it's almost flawless. Now the quality of their work is definitely consistent across their range, because when the previous one was delivered, I had a 10% discount voucher with that axe, so I ended up getting another carving axe. Now I have some carving axes, but they're mostly smaller. This was a slightly larger version, so that's why I was quite keen to get it. But once again, absolutely beautifully made. So just a quick comparison against my Husqvarna forest axe, which is the large forest axe, just to get a sense of how it shapes up against that. It's got a slightly shorter handle, much more of a sweep with a nice palm swell. You can see the profile of the bit, and the cutting edge is quite a lot longer on the Finnish style axe. It's quite a nice beard underneath that you can get your hand choked up quite close. Well, first few blows and this thing just cuts like a razor blade. Didn't expect anything different. It was a razor sharp blade, very well made, nice profile. Yes, just slicing like a beauty really. So I think to sum up, it's a really beautifully made utility tool. Be good for companion in the woodlands, maybe bushcraft, doing a bit of coppicing. It's great for limbing. It's not going to be amazing at felling large trees, but it's a great utility. A shorter handle, perfect for putting in your backpack. Now premium axes aren't for everybody with a high price, but if you really are looking for a good quality axe and want attention to detail on all aspects of the tool, then this is going to be a great option. And the whole company really, they've got a range of things, but I've wanted a Finnish style axe for a long time, and this is as good as it gets. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.